Kenneth Gainwell and Bayshaw Tootin not on this list this week. It's worth mentioning that Jalen Warren did say he could go back into the game, but the Steelers were just up multiple scores. And Bayshaw Tootin could very well make this list over Bam Knight if you just don't want a muddy backfield. Just because they're not listed in the top 5 does not mean that they shouldn't be picked up. Well, let's go ahead and start it off with Emmanuel Wilson. He is the clear handcuff Josh Jacobs, who was banged up in Week 11. Now, he's been very good on his limited opportunities. The only question mark we have about Emmanuel Wilson is how much are they going to deploy Marshawn Lloyd, second-year running back, if he does make it onto the field. And Chris Rodriguez, Commanders running back, he's been the one you've wanted for the Commanders, not Ben Ja'Cory Cross-Kimera. If you want to go ahead and boot him off to waivers as like a sabotage drop, you can go ahead and do that. It's a longer-term play than some of these other handcuffs if you do pick up Rodriguez. Don Tucker. Now, he did the best out of everybody you'll see on this entire waiver wire. He was the running back 1 on the week. He had 140 scrimmage yards for 3 touchdowns. We saw the same type of dominant performance last season in Week 6. He followed up his 30-point game with a 4-point performance, and they really never gave him the rock significantly again. Now, you can spot start him if Bucky Irving is still out, but it is against the Rams, who have allowed the 3rd fewest fantasy points to running back this season. So do keep that in mind if you do start him. Devin Singletary. He's another long-term play like Chris Rodriguez. Both Singletary and Tyrone Tracy did great in Week 12. Now, it seems both are getting used a lot. Now, Tyrone Tracy is the running back I will be more confident in, but it is worth noting that since Week 9, after Cam Skadaboo's injury, Singletary has 10 carries inside of the 10-yard line, while Tracy has 0. So Singletary is clearly the goal line back. And now, Bam Knight, he's the last one here. Amari DiMercado, I liked him the most out of everybody because he was doing very well with limited opportunities. Now, he had 8 opportunities before he exited the game very, very early in the game. And he's most likely out in Week 12 because he does have a high ankle sprain. Now, both Michael Carter and Bam Knight had 9 opportunities in Week 11. Knight found the end zone, so he was the one you were happier with. Now, there's a little bit of a theme here. You can see it's a very muddy backfield, and Trey Benson might come back in Week 12. Now, let's go ahead